Thank you, Kotruli, for having me here, and thank all of you for actually deciding to join us here and to listen to what we have to say. What I'm about to share with you is actually very personal, and it has a lot to do with our Kotruli experience because I think that what happened with me was that I was in a point of my life, personal and professional, where certain things that that we were told and taught actually fell on perfect ground. It was perfect moment and perfect opportunity for me to use what we have been taught in a school to actually solve some of the issues that I had in my life. So let me start my presentation with this saying. I think you are all familiar with it, and I bet most of you have used it at least once in your lifetime. I mean, I know I did. I even bought a poster for my daughter because she loves this saying. And this saying by Ray Bradbury, do what you love what you do, was mantra of mine for a very long time. And I think the reason for that is that I actually really believed that my path to happiness led through this corporate jungle and up the corporate ladder, and that all I had to do or have to sustain me on that trip was to be able to do what I love. And I was really actually getting there. But what happened to me was that this kind of career-driven lifestyle led to a very stressful and a very overwhelming life that was really exhausting me. I was easily irritated and I complained a lot. And you know what it means when a woman complains. I found actually myself fulfilling all of my professional goals. I was really getting there. But at the same time, I kind of felt like I wasn't satisfied, like something was actually missing. And I think that was the point, long before Kotruli actually, where my gut kicked in. And you know, your gut always knows before your brain does. It just tells you that something is off, and then your brain shows up for the party sometime after. And actually, my aha moment, we saw this picture before, someone had it also, came in a form of my daughter. When she came, not right away, but maybe a couple of years after she was born, she made me actually rethink everything. From my goals, my expectations, my visions, my dreams, and above all, the people also I had in my life. And what she made me actually realize was that this path I was on, and I was so stuck with it, like the generation usually is. It's what we do, what our parents told us to do, right? I found out that this path was not actually getting me there where I want to be. And it was not my path to happiness. And then what happened was I met a guy named Mike, who also goes by the name of George. I bet you all know him. And I listened carefully to what he had to say. And the fact was that he actually made me accept what my gut and my heart was already telling me. And that is that my vision of success had nothing to do with me at that particular time. It was my vision like 10 or 15 years ago. I had to detach, as he says a lot, you know, all of you that, from what I thought is my vision and change it with something new and something that would fit me more, would fit more my actual personality, my actual values, and my actual feelings at that time. And what I came up with actually is that for me, happiness is, as far as the work is concerned, is being able to do what I love with people I like and in organizations that actually make sense to me. Because I see us working 1/3 of our lives, we are working. Some of us even more, most of us probably more. And if I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to do that because I love what I do, right? I want to do it, I want to be able to do what I love, and that's marketing. And I want to be able to do it with people I like because it makes it a lot easier, right? And I want to be able to do it in organizations that I share common values with. And this is something that I have put before me as a goal, and I will not be compromised. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm going to get. And as far as success is concerned, well, I also rethought, I did some rethinking on that too. And before I automatically connected success with climbing up the ladder and making a lot of money. For me now, success is having enough money, whatever that means, to be able to enjoy my life and my good health, doing things I love with the people I love. And that is actually what I would like you all to have. And before I finish, I would like to share a story with you. This is a story that includes my niece. She's now a very big girl, and this happened like 15 years ago. When she was really little, and you know how we elderly like to ask stupid questions like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I also did that because she was my first niece. And I asked her, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she gave me the perfect answer. But I was so career driven and so focused on what she wants to actually do when she grows up that I just kind of kept drilling her. And what she said, I want to be happy. And it was such a perfect answer. And today, what I want for her and for my daughter and for all of you, actually, is to be happy. And no matter what you do, because it's not important whether you are a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a housewife, just as long as you do what you love and do what makes you happy. Just to conclude this, of course, it's up to you. But in case you did not know, this saying by Ray Bradbury, it goes on. It doesn't stop there. And it just goes to tell you that you should not listen to anyone else who tells you not to do it. You do what you want, what you love. Imagination should be the center of your life. And this is also something that I shared with my niece because she's now 15 years old, and I will share with my daughter because she's now 12, and it's not yet, she doesn't understand that. She thinks I'm talking silly stuff. So that's all from me. For the end, in line with what I was telling you about, I would like you to take a smile from this presentation of mine. Thank you very much.